Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all, take Xyzal. At night.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. From your morning podcast to your afternoon playlist, State Farm knows you personalize your entire day. And that's why State Farm helps you personalize your insurance with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It offers coverage options that help protect what you care about most at an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
All right, man, let's jump into it with some news for the run. Let's start off actually with the NBA, man, because some crazy things been going on in the NBA. So Victor Wembanyama for the San Antonio Spurs, he's out for the remainder of the season with a form of a blood clot in his right shoulder. Nobody knows where this came from, but as of right now, everyone's kind of hoping that it's a minor type of situation. Obviously, we know one of the Thompson brothers, they had a blood clot situation, but thankfully they're back. And, you know, nobody wants to see that happen with Victor Wembanyama. But as far as their playoff chances, this is definitely over with. Haven't been having the craziest season, but they did just land De'Aaron Fox, who was a great guard who could have really helped them turn it around, especially playing with Vic. But, man, wish the best for Victor Wembanyama. Hopefully he get a speedy recovery. Anyway, the Milwaukee Bucks, they're in the news because Bobby Portis, he's going to be suspended for 25 games of the regular season due to violating the league's anti-drug policy. So apparently this was a substance named tramadol, and his representation, Bobby Portis, they said that he unintentionally took pain medication called tramadol, thinking it was a pain medication called Toradol. Now, I don't know how true this is, but this does seem like it could have some type of, you know, hope in the case. I don't know how aggressively Bobby Portis' team is fighting this suspension, but I mean, I know sometimes, you know, people do take painkillers. They may take, you know, certain medicines that they've taken in the past and not realize that it's some drugs that you shouldn't be using in there. So I don't know, man, but hopefully Bobby Portis doesn't have to miss the rest of the season. I think Bucks only got like 27 games left of this back half of the season, and he's missing 25. Oh man, that's crazy. But best of luck to Bobby Portis, man. Hopefully they do fight it and the case does get overturned. I know there's been situations where there's been superstars, they've been drug tested and crazy stuff like cocaine popped up, and it's like, oh, he was just eating poppy seeds, and unfortunately, weird enough, it's a little bit of cocaine up in there, or, you know? So, I mean, it's not the first time the NBA has dealt with this situation. So we'll see how that goes. But MLB baseball is officially back, man. The spring training started yesterday, and the first game for the MLB was between the Cubs and the Dodgers. And obviously these games are meaningless right now, but the Cubs did win. I mean, hey, shout out to them. They did take care of business, but I mean, you also seen the Yankees play. They played the Rays. You had the Rangers. They played the Royals. Royals ended up winning that. Again, these games are meaningless, so I don't even want to really tell you who won everything, but Rockies played, Diamondbacks, Mariners, Padres, like, you got some baseball happening. So yeah, definitely excited about that. And you know, games happened today as well. So those were some of the games that was going on. But tomorrow and from this point forward, you can definitely expect some things happening in the baseball season. There's been a lot of signings and stuff happening. I know I haven't covered most of it, but I mean, hey, who cares? Whatever. All right, look, so in the NBA, I do want to go ahead and give you a heads up of some of the games you got coming your way tonight. The Pistons will be taking on the San Antonio Spurs. The Cavaliers will be playing the New York Knicks in Cleveland. The Grizzlies and the Magic will be a great matchup. Both of these teams are top seeds in their conferences. The Bucks will play the Wizards. Miami Heat will play the Raptors. Timberwolves will play the Rockets. Thunder will take on the Jazz. And the Golden State Warriors will play the Sacramento Kings. And, I mean, yeah, you got a good amount of basketball happening tonight. The All-Star break was rough on me, man. I was trying to chill out because we didn't get much basketball, but also it's tough when, you know, you ain't got the games and and ain't much happening in media. Like, oh man, that's why y'all got the episode on Friday. Honestly, let me just keep it a buck. Yeah, that's what it came down to, is like, I didn't want to just get on here and talk about, some watered down topic. Maybe you want me to, I don't know. Maybe you want me to talk about a watered down topic, or maybe that's not really your vibe either, but it's definitely not my vibe. I've never found that interesting, talking about something that's just like not even relevant, or just a complete hypothetical that's not even entertaining. I'm not with any of that. So if it ever comes down to me giving y'all a pod, or me just not talking about anything and talking about something that's watered down, just know that I probably won't give y'all the pod. Anyway, though, I got some other stuff, because